Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today, baby? If your name is America, it looks like December is Eat the Rich month. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the CEO of United Healthcare, as you know, met his end at a 7 a.m. wake up call for the whole corporate industry today in New York City. Now, there is a manhunt going on. I mean, the person they looking for kind of looks like Timothy Chalamet. I'm just saying. We know he ain't with Kylie, so he must be somewhere. He could be anywhere. But honestly, the thing that is so surprising and shocking about it is, again, they're saying America's divided, baby. It looks like we came together for something. Th- there has been ground waves through corporate America about what this actually means. Again, new information coming up. If you guys don't know what happened to him, let me drop the link in to what happened right here, and then meet me after the jump for the updates because they are good. People are side eyeing the wife. Somebody was going, but apparently they fleeced the whole company of trillions of dollars before he met his end. And get this, while he was literally laying on the pavement, everybody stepped over him and still had that meeting. Y'all, if this ain't a wake up call to take your PTO, I don't know what is. Anyway, first, here's the report, and then meet me after the jump because it's going.
These are Brian Thompson's terrifying last moments just before 7 o'clock Wednesday morning in Midtown Manhattan. The CEO of UnitedHealthcare heading to an investor meeting when this masked man, dressed in black with a gray backpack, comes up behind him, firing his gun.
He appeared to wait for his intended target.
These surveillance videos and pictures capturing the shooter as he ran through Ziegfeld alleyway. NYPD says he hopped on an e-bike heading up 6th Avenue and into Central Park. The suspect left behind a water bottle and 2 power bar wrappers. There's also a cell phone on scene police believe may have been linked to the shooter. This morning, the New York Post reporting there were messages written on the shell casings left behind on the scene. The messages allegedly saying, quote, deny, depose, and defend. Thompson was named UnitedHealthcare CEO in 2021 and had been with the company for 2 decades. The Minnesota native was in town, set to share information about a profitable 2025 for the 4th largest public company in the country. Detectives believe this had been long planned. Thompson's wife, Paulette, told NBC News, quote, there had been some threats. Basically, I don't know, a lack of coverage. I don't know details. I just know that he said there were some people who had been threatening him. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says his state law enforcement will do whatever they can to help with the investigation.
To figure out what was behind this and follow through, making sure someone's brought to justice, but just our deepest condolences to the family. Horrible tragedy.
Okay, now here's the first weird thing about what's going on, okay? One, talking points have been sent out because if you Google what happened to this man, like literally every major publication says United Healthcare CEO kept a low public profile. Then he was blank, AP News. United Healthcare CEO kept a low public profile before he was blanked, PBS. United Care CEO kept a low public profile. Then he was blanked, Yahoo Finance. Lastly, anyway, just keeps going on, right? Talking points have most definitely been sent out, but why would they need talking points? Okay, but get this, the plot thickens because his wife actually made some comments that were super strange. Now, I have to tell you, I think this is a professional assassin in the heart of Midtown because he even wore prosthetics. When I say this assassin did what needed to be done, we're going to call him John Wick, okay? Because um his wife actually said, if I can find her statement, I don't know the details. I just know that he said there were some people that had been threatening him before his trip to New York. She added, what does this mean? The wife knows something. Now, here's the thing, I'm not saying she did it, okay? But she knows something, some type of shady dealings that her partner, that her husband was involved in. Because how does your spouse come home and be like, yeah, I'm receiving theft threats? And you're just like, oh, really? Okay, we got a lemon meringue pie from the farmer's market. Do you want some? It doesn't work like that. Most people follow up and be like, what are you talking about? Okay, But there's even more news going on, okay? The talking points worsen out. Now, the shooter of the United Healthcare chief executive Brian Thompson wrote, "Deny, defend, depose" on the shell casings left at the scene. Now, these words echo the name of a book about how insurers don't pay claims. This is an earthquake, like Alex Bernrenson said. This is an earthquake to the heart of corporate America. Again, y'all want to know the country's divided? It looks like we literally did hands across America and we are back to standing as one. I'm going to get some Twitter takes at the end. TikTok takes at the end of this video, but let me just get into this, right? Also, it seems like that assassin was trying to do a red herring with bullets, right? Because they're trying to paint it as a vigilante, but this person was on some John Wick, Jason Bourne, Thomas Crown affair stuff. Here's what Shipwreck said. Brian Thompson and United Healthcare were being investigated by the Department of Justice for violating antitrust laws and were also being sued for not disclosing the investigation to investors before the media reported on it, causing investors to lose millions of dollars. Not only did they not disclose the investigation, but the CEO Brian Thompson and others sold all their shares, making millions of dollars. So they basically left their company. I'm not saying bankrupt, but they ran a corporate scam on them. Again, these shell cases, deny, defend, and depose. Okay. Now, this could have been a red herring. It could have not been red herring. Again, we're still figuring things out. So we want to make sure we get it right. Okay. Um, uh, Super, super weird. Okay, but there's even more weird things. So you have the wife's word response, the fact that her husband and his cronies fleeced a company. People lost hundreds of millions of dollars and then they sold the shares. Okay. Then you look into the fact that they wrote deny, defend, depose on all those shell casings. All right. And it's after the book. Okay. This is a real life misery. Okay. Now, get this. I do want to say this. What is going on with the New York police? Do you know they only offered a $10,000 reward? In New York City, 10,000 won't even get you to the end of the month. 7,000 is already going to go to rent. Are you insane? Whatever's going on, it seems like it is some international manhunt. Why in the world? Why in the heck would you literally put yourself in danger for 10,000? Don Laco, Blue Sky Social said, ninjas want you to find John Wick and only paying you 10K. Good luck on the search, y'all. All right. Now, here's the thing. It is possible that this was exactly what they said it was. What's the odd thing that jumps out is that one of the people you denied a claim, okay, if we go by, oh, he's a vigilante, one of the people you denied a claim just so happens to be connected to a world-class assassin that evaded cops in one of the most heavily policed and camera recorded areas of the world, Midtown New York City. And it looks like he had on a fake prosthetic nose. Again, his wife seemed like she knows something. Again, they showed a picture of the grinning suspect who looks a lot like Timothy Chalamet. But then again, the more that I looked at it, I was like, it looks like a woman in prosthetics dressed up to be a man. Again, has anybody seen where the wife is at? Again, and it looks like he's intentionally posing for the camera, and he is very, very proud. You guys, we have a full on Scooby Doo mystery. Okay. And I want to say thoughts and prayers to the family because, of course, nobody but listen, America, apparently, United Healthcare has a system scammed a lot of people. And a lot of people on Twitter are very, very, very upset about it. We are going to be following the story. The story is developing. Let me know if you want to go live about this. Yeah, this is good. I'll talk to y'all later.